Alright, and welcome back. My name is Avia Vulpes and I'm a tech-focused VTuber, and I am back once more with the diorama build, building out the Sunshine Study. So last time we got this bookshelf done, also a few items to go on it as well, a couple of little storage boxes. There's a couple of photo frames which I've got to finish off today, so I've got to cut out these two. And then those will be the rims around the edge of the photo frame, and then from there it's just a case of continuing on with basically what the instructions say. So it looks like we're going to be doing maybe a bunch of books this time, and I may move on. Yeah, I can think we'll get the guitar done today as well. So that's kind of the plan for now then. And a radio as well. Yeah, if you look, so 2 photo frames, one of the boxes, and then load books. What goes in there. I guess to start with, we can get these cut out. Just going to freehand it. Clean that up a bit in a moment. What I just do is use one of these to hold it in place and try to carefully trim the edge. Not the most even job, but it will do. I've got to try and cut out the interior. It's a nice thing with these tweezers because they've got the rubber tips on the end. They're holding the frame in place quite well. Could be this side next. And then the last one. So this will be the frame on this one. I'll go on something like that. So what I can do is beating what I did last time. What I'm going to do is to control the amount of glue I'm using. It's got to be a big blob of PVA out and then just wipe it along. I'm actually going to be sticking down the frame. And this allows me to get just enough on that it's going to hold it in place. That's better. What I want to try and avoid here is having too much glue that's going to spread into the middle. So yeah, there's the frame basically done. Not the neatest job necessarily, but I mean it's going to be a little, the back of the shelf like this, so you get it in. Might have to end up gluing it down in order to keep it in place when it's actually on the shelf. There you go, something like this. And we do the same for the other picture frame. And I think this time I'm going to try and cut out the centre first. And now the outside. We want to try and trim the long edges a little bit. Yeah, I think that's gonna. So I've broken one of the corners there. I'm not too worried about that because it's going to be held in place with glue anyway, so it's not going to be loose or anything. Do the same thing of a little bit of PVA around the edge. And then just try and get the frame in place. Again, not the neatest, but it's going to be in the background, so it's not. Oh dear. Another glue on the frame there, but yeah. It's looking okay. See a lovely beachside photo there, and then the stay home frame. Or is it? Oh, never mind, it says don't stay home. So that's those done. Because the next thing is to start looking at the books. Okay, so you see on this one I've got the covers that I can cut off. I'm trying to find where the actual book interiors are. I thought it was this one, but I think this is going to be in a different location. Oh, there we go. It's on this long one. We're right at the bottom. So I cut out all of these and then I guess score on these lines to then concertina them together. And then I guess cut these out to be the colour covers on them. Actually, where's my scissors? Right, they're not that easy to work with. And then I'm going to need a ruler. We'll just do all the cuts along this way first. And then I'll turn it and do it the other way, going that way. Also, if I really wanted to, another option I would have with this is to 3D print book interiors. I'm sure it wouldn't be difficult to model up a solid interior with the lines of the pages and the edging, and then use my resin printer to print one out, or print various copies out. But I mean, this is how the kit wants to do it, and to be honest, it's probably the quicker option at the moment. Okay, let's do these 4 for the moment. So these are the initial books, so what I need to do next is basically score along these. I'll get the smaller ruler out for this. That long we're going to get too unwieldy. Try and hold it firmly in place and then not cut too deep. So the issue I was having with the templates for that. Check how this is. Perfect. So I'm only doing every other one at the moment because I'm going to then flip it over and do the other side. You know what? I think I'll do all of them on this side. I think it's going to give me enough bendability to actually be able to form a straight edge on them. What I want is that way, and then that way. Even though this is not how books obviously go, it's good enough for the effect. And then I need to find where the matching book cover is now on here. So that's this one. I will use a straight edge for this. That is excellent. So I need to lightly score so I can get the spine to actually fold around. It's looking perfect. Then want to glue that in place. So start with this top edge. Give that a healthy covering of glue. Okay. And while I wait for that to dry, I can then go on with the next one. I missed a bit. So I need to try and make sure that's as straight as possible, and then I need to cut off the next cover, which is looking like it's this one. Oh god, someone went through then. Now I've got to score the spines again. Excellent, and that's how that one will go. So, same deal as before. PVA glue. Very good covering on. Like that, and then for this one, a bit of PVA on this side, so we can now stick the back cover on. And that is our first book. Do another one. fold together. There we go. Right, so which cover is this one? No, this one. Okay. Because where we cut the book covers around it, it's already come loose, but we've got extra bits on the edge we need to get rid of. And then as before. Then we'll get this one finished off. So we should be able to start seeing this come together now. We're starting to get a bookcase. Leave these out still just so they can fully dry without actually bonding to the shelf itself. Right, the last of these books, and then we've got so that's these ones we're doing at the moment, and then we've got these ones as well to do. Actually no, we've got these 4 here, and then we've got these 5. So lots of the big ones here. It looks like a book on William Shakespeare, which makes you wonder whether these are actual real book covers they've used. So it kind of looks like it from the back, or the back cover on there. This glue's starting to dry off now. Because it means when I set the covers down, they'll finish a lot faster. Yeah, I probably need a bit more PVA out in a moment. So what I think I'll do is once I've got this last book done, which I might as well just get on with now actually, I'll move on to the radio next just to break things up a bit. Just so we're not doing the same thing the entire stream. So those pages got glued at the front there. I mean, not that it really matters because these books won't be open. Right, so yeah, the radio. So what do I want? So I can see the front of it there. A11, so that's going to be one of the acrylic sheets. I think. This is the one in here. I think this is all the furniture stuff, isn't it? Yeah, it's all the fabrics. So where's A11 then? Oh, maybe it's in this one. Oh, there it is. Oh, it's already... Oh, well, that's handy. So they pretty much pre-made it for us already. All I need to do is cut out the front here. So that will then get glued onto here, and then C20, I don't know which one. Oh, that's just yeah, I have a feeling C20 is going to be... Oh, no, okay. Let's get some black piping. Okay, so it looks like it's in this one. So that's fine. I can do that in a minute. It's going to be a tricky one because there is a slight curve. That's good enough. Oh. Let's get some PVA on there. So it looks like we want that. Oh, they even provide you with cocktail sticks. I didn't realise that. I have to say, I'm actually very impressed with this kit. It's... well, I think the instructions could maybe be a little bit better. The actual kit itself is really well thought out. And I'll use my snips. These things. So I've got these just a little bit shorter than I actually need. A load of glue on there, and then use these tweezers to put it in place. Just like that. Let that dry for a bit, and then I'll cut out a second one. Yeah, I have to say the radio is a lot easier than I thought it was going to be. Yeah, look at the book covers on here. It's like most of them are fashion books. You got Matilda by Roald Dahl. That's supposed to be 2 different books, or 2 in 1 or something. More children's stories. 2 of the same book on jewellery design. And yeah, the rest on fashion. Mind you, when the computer of choice in there is an Apple iMac, shouldn't be a surprise that it's a fashion room. And then we can get the other one done. That should do it. Leave that upright to dry then. And once that's on, that's literally the radio done. So I've got more books to do. And what's the next step? So it'll be a guitar after that, which we've already got partially done. To give you the frame of it, you then just have to cut out and stick on the rest of it. Which I think needs more of the wire cutting again. Yeah, on there. Also, got some thin silver wire in here. Looks like that's for the guitar strings, so that might be actually quite a fiddly one to do. Then after that, it's onto the bench seat. Nearly knocking everything off the desk. I guess we'll just get on with more books. We've got to get them out of the way. Because I've got 3 of the same size now and then one slightly smaller. Someone didn't quite go straight. Hopefully it shouldn't matter too much. Get that out of the way and then cut off this last bit. What I think I'll do this time is score all of them first and then cut out the covers and start sticking them on. That did not go well. I'll go from this way. At least this way I can get more purchase on the side of it, so I'm not actually moving it around as I'm scoring it. I'll just turn it around for the last couple. Where am I up to? Yes. 2 more. For God's sake. I want to get a straight score. There we go. And the final one. So it goes back to the covers next. Oh, I scored through that one a bit tight, or a bit heavily. Thankfully, I don't think that's going to matter too much. Right. I think these are all in line, so I might straight through the lot. Fill up this side and then I can then cut the middle sections after. And then finally, once again, scoring. The last one, and then we've still got 4 or 5 more books to do. Yeah, that didn't score particularly well. Yeah, that one did. Just did that one. And that one. I think this one's going to be okay because once it's all glued together, it's going to have the right shape. So let's see. So this one goes onto this one. Get this one next. And then this one. And then finally the one that didn't score properly on the spine. Leave those for a moment to just set. Now I think what I'm going to do, once I've got those done, rather than finishing off the books, especially these 5, what I think I'm going to do instead, move on to this, which is named Tatami, even though I don't think it's actually Tatami mat. Well, unless Tatami means something in Chinese, even though this is a Chinese kit. Yeah, for this we're going to be breaking out the fabric and the stuffing. I want some of this padding. Oh, and then we've also got the 2 cushions. We're doing quite a lot here. And I think this is where... Oh, hang on. No. Silver thread has come loose. Let's get that back inside before it gets lost. There's a C12-2, which is this one. So in fact, let's cut out the whole of the C12 box. It makes it a bit easier to work with. Actually, let's get these finished off. I can probably... They should be dry enough now, I can actually get them in the bookcase. So just keep them out of the way. That did not go entirely well. So hang on, what's... So that should go in that way. And that one. And then this one. Just no, I've stuck down both sides already. Okay, there might have been a little bit of glue on there that kind of caught it. Put a more solid cover in the glue, so it's definitely not going to come off. Maybe on this one. That little blue solid piece out of the way. There we go. Right, so I'll get these cut out. And again, because these are in line, I can just cut straight down. So I've got 2 times C12-2 and then 1 times C12-1 here. These will be the 3 templates I'll be using to cut, I think, primarily this. I think this is polyester. Definitely feels synthetic. Right, so what do I want? Let's measure this out, let's see. Okay, yeah, so there's plenty of room to do these. Okay, let's cut from the edge. Hopefully that's the ruler where I need it, and then I guess I'll see. This isn't enough to cut through. No. I kind of did. Okay, the second cut did it. Some theory then. This is exactly where I need it. It's cut out from here. Maybe not the neatest cut, but it did the job. I was thinking, what's... Okay, this is one of the plain cushions then. There's 2 plain cushions, 2 patterned cushions. Oh, actually that should be... Okay, it's a bit smaller. So now, I think... What's this? Needs to be the right width. Got a couple of very thin strips. I think I have to figure out how to actually stick these down. I'm going to need to use the craft knife to actually start peeling one side off. Are these not double-sided? There's something like glue on there. Oh. Oh, so it's not supposed to be tape, it's supposed to be actual glue. I've got a thin strips. I'm struggling to get any tape off of this. Bring that back in. If that's the case, then I might just take these off. And then some fresh glue down. And wipe off as much excess as I can so it doesn't, try and prevent it from gunking up as much as possible, but it's not really going to do much. Just want a lot of thin strips. Can't really tell how good that is, but From the looks of it, you're supposed to just fold it over like this. So try and fold the edge over, and it says pinch at the seams and then onwards, so like that. Not really sure. Well, I get the idea of what you're supposed to be doing, but I don't necessarily follow the instructions, but I think this will work. Because you want to turn it inwards like this. So like that, and then now if we Dollar glue, run it along the inside. Pinch it again at the top. Not straightest edge, but it'll do. So I'll hold that closed for now while that dries, and then once we get the stuffing in, we can try and do the same on the other side, and that'll be one pillow or one cushion. See if we can sort out these books. So it's starting to fill out, and then we'll put that in there, and then these two are kind of in there. Yeah, it's starting to look like a bookshelf. Cut off this frame. I wonder actually if it might be worth, I've got some sewing clips I can use to actually hold this down. Might be worth just getting them quick. Alright, here we go. So these are just for holding seams together when you're sewing stuff. I guess while we wait for that to dry, we can actually start working on the second one. Do it that way. It's going to be a bit awkward to try and hold in position, but I think I can make it work. I think I have to get one thicker coat of PVA along here. There we go. Let that set there a little bit. I think this one's done. More or less. A little bit of stuffing to get in. This is going to be a little tougher than I thought. There you go. Tweezers definitely help. Oh, okay, that's come completely loose. Might be a little bit too much stuffing, but we'll see. We'll let that dry a bit longer. And we'll see about getting this one folded over. This might be about the best I'm going to get with this one. Let's get another clip. Hold that in place. And it says there C111 for the other two. For these ones. I'm thinking for 1953.2, that's like anything different. Made me wonder if it's even worth cutting out the other templates and just using these slightly larger ones. I might just leave that for now. Instead, we're working on this. So we're now going to take another one of the Bravos, Bravo 5, which is this one. Where's the... I think this one. Just file the edge down a bit. Just smoothing it out. But you don't want any burrs left from where it's mounted onto its sprue. It's feeling good. That, we got that, which needs to be cut. I mean, it says the Charlie 14-1, but I'm wondering that's exactly that size. I'm not going to bother cutting out the paper template. Oh jeez, got a load of PVA on the bookshelf. I'm just going to cut straight to this and just thicken material, rather than try and use the knife to cut through it. Like my scissors. Use those instead. You know what? Now they've got these clips out, let's actually use them. A bit more along there, and I can do that. Then really a nice straight edge to then cut along here. I'm actually pretty happy with that. Even in spite of how awkward that was to try and hold and cut, it actually came out really well. So I've got to stick that down. And I can get some fresh PVA out for this. Which will get good solid coverage across the entire top of it. Stick this down. So this is basically me forming the top now of this unit here. Next I'll need to take this out this template. You know what? I'll get the clips back. Make sure this is held in place firmly. No, where's my ruler? I have to do it like that. Okay, how am I going to do this then? That side. See if I can get this one done now. Oh, that went a lot cleaner than the last one. So, yeah, basically this on there, and then okay, so I know how to trim the edges Can't remember if I've got a fabric marker or not. I want to say I did get one, but I can't remember. I can't really remember fully or not. Maybe we'll just hand it from here. Okay, that's not doing too bad, so I think we'll just continue on like that. So it's fraying a bit at the edges, but not worried too much about that. It looks like, okay, so we do the small sides first and then the long sides. Drop the glue. Let's get this over. I'll make sure it's really tight as well, so it's really going to hold in there. All this fraying on the edges. A little bit more on this side. Probably a bit too much, but at least we know it will stick down now. Cut that off. Now I think I need a little bit more glue on there just to make sure it's going to be down properly. Go a bit overboard just to make sure it's definitely going to be stuck down. And same again. So this corner here is just lifting up. A little bit extra glue on that. That's stuck down. So there's the top of our seat. Might get all the little frayed bits off. So it looks nice and neat. I think we can get what I want to do then. Finish off this bit. And then that's where I'll leave it for tonight. So I'll leave the cushions to really dry properly. Right, so it's all C, yeah, Charlie 123. All the way. And then just score on here. And then, so it's Bravo 6 and Bravo 4. Okay, so the last ones of this part. Actually, no, I've got Bravo 7 as well, this little circle bit. Not sure where that's going to go. And stick out and just deburr it. Okay, so next up on the instructions, we get rid of all these little off-cut bits, just to one side for now. So it's like the edge goes on this way, like this. And then that will eventually sit on top like that. Need to wait for that to dry off a little bit, and then wherever it went, oh, so it's side. So this will then go on here. Oh dear, I've completely ruined that. What we could do actually is start sticking it down. Actually, no, I'm going to wait for it to set a bit more first, and then try and glue it on. So yeah, I'm really enjoying this process so far. I'm definitely getting into the whole diorama making thing. It's definitely given me confidence now to plan out actually going off on my own and making my own dioramas from scratch. As I said last time, I've got another kit that I want to build as well that I bought. So I'm probably going to do that one as another diorama after. But yeah, for now, I'm going to stick with this one and just use it as learning experience to build myself up to get the confidence to go from scratch on my own one. Yeah, get the PVA glue out ready. Yeah, the worry that's going to happen. That's kind of why I'm doing this part now. So I've got the on there. And I'll glue on the edge. Put it onto there now. I'm going to look to then get this on here. And hopefully hold it in place a lot better. So in fact, let's get this all on now. And then let's, so I've got plenty on there. Yeah, it should hopefully dry like that now. Hopefully that will stay flattened out. So stay at a good angle. I'll leave it alone now. Right, yeah, just going to leave that then to dry. So next time I'll be able to stick that down as you finish this off. Yeah, for now, I'm just going to leave that, and I've got to do the cushions next time as well. So I think I'll probably be returning to this next week. Going to be putting the model kit streams on hold just so I can get this one out of the way now. Next stream in general will be next Wednesday. I haven't decided exactly what I'll be doing yet. It's going to be a gaming stream again, something Warhammer 40,000 related, but I don't know whether it's going to be Dawn of War 2 Chaos Rising, or Space Marine. So it'll be one of those three. And then yeah, back next Thursday for more of this. So I guess all that's left to say is thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one.